quick little video on my way to work. I'm not gonna hold y'all, so let's get into it. It's 5 something in the morning. I'm on my way to work, and my phone been blowing up all yesterday because Tasha finally posted the video. Night before that, my phone was blowing up on YouTube, and I could not see that because I was asleep. And yesterday was my husband's birthday, so I didn't want to really interact with people yesterday. But I'm here to address a couple of things that I've been reading as far as comments. And I'm here to address a certain person that keep on harassing me. Okay, first off, I want people to know that I am not a sociable person. Like, when you meet me in person, I'm not shy at all. But on social media, I'm not a very active person because I'm one of them type of people where I'm real like earthy, and I'm real big on vibrations and energies and frequencies and meditation, and if you get it, you get it. So I have to protect my energy a lot. That's the one reason why I'm not a sociable person. So imagine not being a sociable person, and when you get on somebody's platform, you nervous. She haven't posted that part yet, but when I first got to Tasha K's show, the first part of the video, I was shaking so bad I couldn't even hold my wine glass right. Because for people like me, I'm letting the world inside my world. And I'm not a private person, but I'm a personal person, if that makes sense to anybody that understands it. So, with that being said, here you go with this person that's not really used to being on social media or social platforms as big as a platform that Tasha K have. I'm nervous, right? So a lot of y'all coming from me in the comments and y'all like, she don't know how to say unanimous. I do. It's just that when you're in front of a camera, I'm camera shy. I always been like this, which is the reason why it took me to tell my story for so long. Now, mind you, I want y'all to know why I started telling my story. One, when I first caught my case, I just wanted to put it behind me. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to talk to nobody about it no more. It was something that was very, very embarrassing for me, my family, and my friends. For me, that's how I felt. Now, my family told me they never felt like this, so that's good. 2, I started telling my story because God wouldn't leave me alone about it. He kept telling me, you're going to tell them what I done for you. You got to go save somebody. And I honestly feel like over the years, I was holding people of abuse story on my shoulders because I wasn't telling my story. So who better to relate to somebody that's been through abuse than somebody that's been through it and made it out? 3, I kept my mouth shut about my side of the story for 11 years. 12 really. 12 years. 11 years. I just came out with my story probably a year or 2 ago. And that was out of respect for the family. I didn't want the family to feel like I was trying to hurt them in some type of way and disrespect them in some type of way. That's why, if you go to my previous videos, you can see that before I talk about my story, I say no disrespect to the family because somebody died in this situation. Now, mind you, I say that still knowing that they know what happened. They witnessed what happened. His family was there and they witnessed what happened. They seen him fight on me. They seen the raw necks. They seen the black eyes. They seen it. And it's like, when I first caught my case, y'all don't even know like the twists and turns to this story, because it's like I wanna express more details of it. And if you a true follower from the start, then you know what I'm talking about. But it's so many twists and turns with this family that it don't make no sense, because here they are trying to paint it as like I'm wrong for talking, I'm wrong for telling my story, I'm wrong for speaking up for myself, when for 11 years I remained quiet. I didn't say nothing to nobody. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to express myself, not understanding that the more I was holding it in, it was affecting everything in me and everything around me. Don't you know, when I started telling my story, I started telling it because it was like people started commenting under my videos, and it's cool, say what you want to say, but he got a certain sister that just keep harassing me. And really and truthfully, I thank her, because if she wouldn't keep coming for me, I wouldn't have ever found my voice to speak up and tell my story. She came under my first video when I was in the car, when I had the red shirt on. You can go back to that on my YouTube channel and see where she made a comment, and I was tired, I was fed up. So I was like, you know what? Let me tell my story. Now, granted, if you went to Tasha K Live and you seen that interview took a turn too. But like Tasha said, if y'all want to go tell y'all side, go. I'm not stopping y'all. Y'all see me all the time. And the thing is, my thing with y'all is, obviously, y'all got a lot to say to me. So when you see me, you don't never say nothing to me. Ever. Y'all don't say nothing to me. So it's like me, and it's the thing. See, if Tasha, everybody know how Tasha is. I got an interview coming out for domestic violence, but I just did a week ago. And if Tasha really went and did her homework on my story like she was supposed to, she focused more so what was on the news article. But I feel like if you're really interviewing somebody, you should go back and really look at their history of they, what's in the Google, what's in their YouTube, they profiles on social media. You should really do your homework. I noticed that during my interview, all Tasha knew was what was in the news article. And I want y'all to know this too. Everything that I talk about in my story is public information. You can go Google it, you can go find it. Okay. Another thing, like, y'all saying, oh, she got away with murder. Murder is what I learned when I was in jail studying my story. Murder is premeditated, meaning you had to plan something out and act out on it. That was not what happened with me and this man that night. I was fighting for my life. Like, literally, every time this man put his hands on me, I was fighting for my life, because, mind you, I am at the time with a $131 soaking wet. JR was faster than me. JR was more powerful than me. He a man. I don't know a woman that can beat a man. Like I wasn't like that back then. So it's like, why y'all keep saying I murdered this man? This man, I did not murder this man. And it's like, y'all so blind. Like, can't y'all see that the clips that's coming out is edited? And I can't say nothing about that. And I don't have no control over that. That's what you get when you go to somebody else's platform. Those videos are edited to draw attention to y'all so that y'all can tune into the story. The way the video is titled, the way certain things are put out there, is meant to grab your attention so that you can tune in. And I knew what I was getting myself into when I decided to go to the Tasha K show. This is how I look at it. We know how Tasha is. She's a gossiper. She's a blogger. She's drama. But let me tell you something else. People like drama. People like gossip. People tune in for that type of stuff. And Tasha was the only person out of the many people I reached out to that answered her email to allow me to come on her platform. The things I did not like about going to Tasha's show was, First of all, her people took real good care of me. They took me out to dinner. The part of Florida she flew me to was very beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. Off the camera, she gave me some real information. But like I said, she has a job to do, and the only thing I have a problem with is she claimed she didn't know I had a book coming out, but I had previous conversations with her producing, and I told them that I do have a book coming out. I'm actually working on it still right now, but I do have a book coming out. But I only wanted to go to her platform to raise awareness to domestic violence, knowing that Tasha is not like a safe space for those type of stories, but still in all, I felt like my story needed to be heard. So I don't regret that I jumped in that water and I swam, and that's just what it is. I'm me. I don't have a regretful bone in my body. Like I do stuff, and I look at it from all aspects, and I know the outcome of what I'm doing. So I knew with Tasha came the type of person she is gonna bring me good and negative. You understand what I'm saying? I see some of y'all in the comments, and y'all going at it behind defending me from somebody saying something really, really bad about me. But I feel like, you know, that's just a part of it, you know. And like I said, 11 years ago, that would have really hurt me. That would have really took a toll on me. But now it's just like it don't bother me now. You know, like, okay, y'all have the facts, but it's like y'all still overlooking them. Like, I can look at that video if I wasn't me and see that video was edited. You know, like it was edited. Like it's like you can't see that video was edited. You can't see that certain parts in that video was edited out. Like, it was edited. So it's like I'm looking at the comments this morning, and I'm like, oh wow, like, you know, it's like the stuff people saying, but it's like I thank God, y'all, because I swear, like 11 years ago, they would have broke me down. It would have broke me down so bad, because it's like you putting yourself out there to be judged again, because y'all already nailed me to the cross the first time. I say that all the time. Y'all nailed me to the cross already. So it's like now that I've been telling my story and I've been healing, it's like it don't bother me no more, you know? It's like I knew this was going to come, and I'm okay with that. But the fact that I see so many people in the comments saying, like, y'all, like, well, she should have just left. If you're in an abusive relationship, it's not that easy. I don't care what you say. Y'all keep saying, oh, her grandma gave her horrible advice. You don't know my grandma. You couldn't endure half the stuff my grandma endured in her life. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like my grandma gave me the best advice she could, being a woman that's been through a lot of stuff. And she knew I wasn't ready to leave. And that's the case with a lot of domestic violence victims. I depended on JR financially. I depended on him. I loved him. I wanted it to work. You know, I tried everything in my power. I was like, well, maybe if I stay here, change. So my story has so many depths in it. All of this coming up in my next interview. My next interview is touching a lot of topics and a lot of discussion that Tasha didn't touch. So it's like her interview more so focused on the drama in my story instead of the message I was trying to send, which was raise awareness to domestic violence. And some of y'all caught it, and some of y'all just went right over y'all head. So it's like if you put 4 and 4 together, you get 8. And it's like most of y'all missed the whole math equation. Like, y'all really did. And so it's like I understood that that's what they came with. So I'm not mad about that. The only thing I wish I would have changed would have been different about the interview with Tasha is that she would have did more research on my story, and that she could have, like, really, that interview could have been like a lot better, as in like a positive light. But hey, that's what you get with Tasha K. But like I said, I'm grateful for her at least, you know, giving me the chance to come on her platform to just till I feel like I told about 50% of my story. But the next interview I do, I really feel like I got the whole 100. I feel like it was a safe space in my second interview. I feel like I really got a lot out. Another thing is, y'all keep saying, oh, she's smiling in them videos. Oh, when she asked her the murder's day murderer. Let me tell y'all something. I'm smiling now because it sounds ridiculous to me. That's why I'm smiling. Because I'm laughing because I can't believe y'all even gave me that title. That's why I'm smiling and it's funny to me. It's really funny to me now because if I was an outsider looking at a situation like this, I would off the rip said it would have been, it got to be more to the story. Ain't no way this girl, nah. That's ridiculous to me. I was at work yesterday and I had read a news article about a woman that killed a man because he stopped giving her head. I automatically laughed at that because I was like, ain't no way. That's the type of brain, that's how my brain functions. I can't speak for everybody else, but my brain function like that. Another thing is, y'all keep saying like, oh, let the family tell they part. They welcome to. I hope they do. Maybe it'll help them heal. Because talking helped me heal. And maybe that'll stop them from stalking me on these posts. Because like I said, I was quiet out of respect for them for 11 years. You know what toll they took on me mentally and inside? So I want you to know this. I'm not shitting up for nobody. I'm not. Because at the end of the day, I had to endure that. I had to live through that. I was quiet for them people for 11 years. I had to endure that. Yes, I love JR. I loved him dearly. He even when him beat me, it wasn't nothing in the world I still wouldn't have did for him. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of love I had for him. And it's like every time he used to fight on me, it was like, yeah, I'm fighting for my life because I don't know what's going to happen. Did I ever think that it would come to this? No, never in my life. But I just feel like God put me there in that time, in that story. And I hate that he had to lose his life because I would rather him be alive to be in his children's life. You understand what I'm saying? And the crazy part is, these people hate me so much, but I'm advocating for them when it come to my kids. Like, my kids, they old enough now, and like I said, you're going to see that on my next interview. That's what I'm saying. Tasha missed the bullet on all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my kids that I got with him, I'm the one telling my kids when they see them out in public to still speak to them. That's your daddy blood that's running through them. I said, there's still y'all, even though they feel a type of way about how they feel a type of way about me. And I'm still telling my kids, that's your people, speak to them. That's all y'all got. I tell my kids, that's all y'all got left for y'all daddy. I don't care how they treat me or how they feel about me. They're still y'all people. So, y'all mad at me for talking. But like I said, y'all can't stop me. I shut up for y'all for 11 years. I'm not gonna stop. If y'all feel like y'all got something to say, y'all got a platform and y'all can go tell y'all story. I am not stopping y'all, and I'm not gonna go against it. Say y'all part, say how y'all feel, but I know one thing y'all can't say is that I'm lying. The thing is, I understand when people die, you know, you want to let them rest, but what about me not resting? What about the mental toll this took on me? I wasn't right in relationships. I wasn't right in friendships. I wasn't right for a long time. It's just taking me now at the age I am to understand a lot, and why I did a lot of stuff that I did, and why I felt a lot of ways I felt. And it's like, now talking about my story, it's not only helping me be a better person mentally, it's also helping people around the world. I get so many comments from people, so many thank you for sharing your story, from men and women. Don't be biased to everything, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, most men feel like that. I see men in the comments and they like, well, if he's a black man and that's the only reason why she won a case. No, I won the case because I had police reports and I had facts and I had God on my side. And literally, I be telling my story, trying to remember things as much as I can. Some things I don't remember. Some things I try my hardest to remember. So it's like, when I'm telling my story, I'm trying to put myself back there again. I put myself back there again. It's like, if you been a loyal follower to me, then you know, like, I have been doing these videos for a while. Some parts you see me crying, some parts you don't. But all at the same time, I'm telling my story and I'm healing. Finally, I'm healing. So it's like, if you really know about abuse, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because 11 years now, you don't see me just hard down crying, and you can't judge me. You don't know how I feel. You don't know what I've been through unless you really been through it. So, thank you for the people that support me. Thank you for the people that's understanding it. Thank you for Tasha allowing me to come on her platform. And like I said, y'all, I knew what I was getting into when I decided to go on Tasha's show. I reached out to her. I knew what I was getting myself into. And like I said, she has a big platform. And since I've been on her platform, even before I went, I had support. But after being on her platform, I'm seeing why my story needed to be told on a bigger platform. And so I'm just asking for God to take this story wherever He want to take it. But more importantly, I'm asking God to heal and help people just like me telling my story been doing. So with that being said, I have an interview coming out in October for Domestic Violence Month, and I'll be very active in October, because I feel like domestic violence is overshadowed by Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And not saying that breast cancer awareness is not important, but I feel like it's not enough light shown on Domestic Violence Month, which is in October, because it's happening 365 all year long. So I just want y'all to continue to pray for me. I'm gonna pray for y'all, and I just want y'all to know that I'm not gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna be quiet, and I don't care about the negative comments. It don't bother me no more. Most of the time when I see them, I'm praying for y'all. So yeah, y'all have a good day. I gotta get to work.